welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. My name is Matt. I am clearly an old man, as you can now see on the screen. I'm clearly an old man who hiccups a lot, evidently. But welcome to Tuesdays, and we are ranking 4 groups against each other head-to-head, as we sometimes do on Tuesdays. This is the 3rd time that we've done this. Our groups are STAYC, tripleS, TWICE, and NewJeans. And I've got a special theme for you today. If you are someone who's been around the YouTube channel here, any at all, you've heard me reference the Sly and the Family Stone chord progression, and how many K-pop songs use that. I'm betting if you look through all of the discographies, you'd probably find that there was about 15% of all songs use this progression or its inversion. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. And pardon me, I do blow into this thing sometimes. If that's not your thing, I totally understand. The original song that I'm talking about is Sly and the Family Stone's If You Want Me to Stay. And it starts off with a B minor, and it does this chromatic thing to an A minor, to a D7, to a G major 7, to an F sharp 7, or sometimes an F sharp augmented. So the number sequence that we use for that is 1, flat 7 minor to 3, 7, flat 6, that's the G chord, and then 5, 7, which is the F sharp chord. Now, there's that progression, which a lot of K-pop songs use. And then there is also the progression where it actually starts on the flat 6, drops to the 5, then does the 1, and then the rest of the sequence. So that would be G to the F sharp to B minor, and the chromatic thing to A minor to D7. It's the same progression, it's just the first 2 measures are put at the end, and the last 2 measures are put at the beginning. For a keyboard player, the hand positions don't change. It's just a matter of which chord you're starting on. And so that's why I sometimes say, I can't believe how many songs use this same progression. Well, with these 4 groups, I just said to Google, hey, Google, find me a STAYC song that does a flat 6 to 5 progression. Lo and behold, I got ASAP. Guess what? ASAP uses the Sly and the Family Stone progression. A slight variation, but it's still basically the same. I did the same for NewJeans, and it spit out Cookie. I did the same for TWICE, and it spit out, was it Fancy Me? Let's take a look. I can't remember which song it is. Feel Special, pardon me. And I did the same for tripleS, and I got Rising. So those are the 4 songs that we're going to do today, but I'm going to give you our current rankings as they stand right now. First, So Bad is still my #1 song from STAYC, and I'll just scroll down so that you can see the list here. Stereotype is also my 12th song right now from STAYC. But we're going to start in the order that everybody finished last week in terms of where they ranked in this list. tripleS ranked highest last week, so we're going to start with their Rising. Let's get to it. So as I rank these this week, it's a given that I'm going to be saying, oh, there's the Sly and the Family Stone. I'm going to be pointing that out to you. I will be pausing the video. I will be talking. I will be playing into this thing. If any of that's not for you, totally understand. If you're going to go, thanks for checking out the video up to this point. But what I'm really looking for is how slick any variations are and how much the progression is present in the video itself or in the song itself. If it's nothing but that, it might rank, unless it's done really well, it might rank a little lower than one that has at least some different section to it. We'll see. Because a keyboard player, man, we get bored easy. And if we're playing the same hand positions for 3 minutes, we have to work harder to really concentrate on that. We will. We're professionals. We can do that. But we don't like to work hard. We're lazy. And that's why sometimes the Sly and the Family Stone progression, you'll hear me start to drift off into talking about other things when I get that. Hopefully that won't be the case with these. Let's start off with tripleS Rising and find out. I'm also trying to learn member names. And as I understand it, this one only has 10 of the members. Yeonyu? Was that her? Yeonyu that raised her hand? I don't know these members, I'm sorry. Now this is just starting on a C. Sorry, starting on a G. Oh, I love that harmony. And now to the B minor, okay. Here's your Sly and the Family Stone. Chords are over my head. Okay, so did you hear the chord progression I'm talking about? This one is the inverted Sly and the Family Stone, and it's literally in the same key that if you want me to stay started in, or was in. G to the F sharp 7, to B minor, and then goes to the A minor, to D, and back to the G. That's your inverted Sly and the Family Stone. Plus points for tripleS. Their verse did not have anything to do with that progression. It was all just G, and sometimes to an F sharp minor real quick. And they didn't resolve to the B minor until the very end. And then they went into that for the chorus. So I really like that. The vocals on this sound outstanding. The production on this sounds outstanding. It's so slick. It's so well done. I love it. All of these songs are going to have the Sly and the Family Stone progression, so I'm not going to knock them for having that. I'm just trying to prove a point that so many groups have so many songs with this progression in it. So forgive my soapbox on that part of it, but let me tell you that this group is singing their butts off, and the band that's backing them up is playing their butts off. B minor, A, D, C, F sharp, B minor, A, D. Now we're back to just on the G. I love that. I love the beat. Oh, they get the S on the floor. That's cool. Yeah. I love the harmonies and the way they're spaced way out. Love the video. Video was great. It was fun. Oh, they're all back on the bus. They were all napping, right? They were all dreaming the same dream. Wait a minute. So there's 10 here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. That must not be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if that's a member or not. 8, 9, 10. Okay. I love how they're all just out. Oh, nice. Is that Yun there? If I can identify one member, then I'll have half of them done by the time we get done with this group. Left corner. Somebody tell me if that's Yo-Yun. Is that how you say that? Excellent. Loved the song. Despite it having the Sly and the Family Stone chord progression. So let's rank it. Okay, so I'm going to start at OMG by NewJeans and work my way down. Black Soul Dress by tripleS I like better. Likey by TWICE I like better. Cool With You I like better. That's where it's stopping though. Oop, that's not what we need to do. We need to do a Control V. There we go. All right. That's Rising. What have we got next? Feel Special by TWICE. Let's check it out. Just a reminder that I did have to listen to a little bit of these songs before I put them on this list here. So for this particular theme, so none of these are reactions. They're all they're not. I haven't listened to any song fully, so that's a good thing. But I have listened to far enough in the song to hear the Sly and the Family Stone progression in order to be able to use it for this particular theme. Here we go. TWICE, Feel Special. This members I'm getting to know better. Oh, that's pretty. Is that Naya? Or Momo? Now that's Chaeyoung. There's your Sly and the Family Stone. Is that Chewy? Okay, so in this particular case, we're in the key of A flat, so that means we're in the key of F minor for the Sly and the Family Stone. So we're starting on the D flat to the C to the F minor. They do one little slick trick. They skip over the E flat minor. They don't play that chord. They only go straight to the A flat chord. You could put the E flat chord in there. They chose to leave it out, which is nice. At least that makes it a little bit different, but my hand positions still aren't really changing. Chaeyoung looks great. Oh, I got this wrong. Here we go. Sounds good too. Now, see that time, instead of, they did the D flat, but instead of going to the C, they went up to the E flat, to the F minor, and then to the A flat. So that was a substitution. The thing is that any time a key is a third apart, be it minor third or major third, they act as good substitutes for each other. So in this particular case, the E flat is a minor third above the C, and therefore it can substitute for it. Now, I wouldn't call this a Sly and the Family Stone progression, though. This portion is different. It's got a different kind of feel to it because that E flat chord, while it still has the G and the B flat in common with the C7 chord, it doesn't have that E, that major third E in it. And that's, if it had been an E minor 7 flat 5 to the F, then I would have said, okay, that's just a direct substitution. It's basically the same thing. My hand position chords wouldn't change that much to execute that. But an E flat chord is totally different. So they get a few points for that. In the meantime, I'm still trying to figure out members. That's Chewy, right?
You make me feel special.
Sana. Now we're back to the slide chord. D flat, C, F minor, A flat. Hi, Nayan. Like it. Sick. Oh, Mina. Oh, I love that phrase. Great phrase.
You make me feel special.
That Gio? Wow. Or Gio? Pardon me. John Young. There's Da Young, and they're doing this slide for it. Nice, Sana. Right on. Wow, Mina looks great. Oh, it's so young. Right on. That's a really, really pretty video. And I really like the theme of it, you know, how being with someone makes you feel special. That's cool. Is this a fan song? It would be even more fun if it was a fan song because, you know, the fans make them feel special. Either way, it's cool. Again, it uses a Sly and the Family Stone a lot. They did have one deviation in it. The same way the tripleS had a deviation in the verse, this one had a deviation in the pre-chorus. So it's not all 100% Sly and the Family Stone, which is good. That's very good. Okay, I do like this one a little better than Rising, but not much. I'm just going to go right above it. That's where this one goes for me. Again, it's my own chord snobbery, but it's like now I've got two tunes in a row where my hand positions haven't changed all that much. A little bit, though, and that's a good thing. So what do we have next? Next, we have Cookie by NewJeans. Let's check it out. Now, we've had two songs that used what I call the inverted Sly and the Family Stone. I believe the little bit that I heard of Cookie by NewJeans told me that they used the actual original Sly and the Family Stone progression. I think it's a different key, though. Let's check it out. See if I know these members, too.
Yeah.
There's the flat 6, 5.
내가 만든 cookie.
Is that high-end? Let's see. I'm going to try here. No, I'm not. Okay, I know that that's Danielle in the middle. Danielle's pretty identifiable for me. I'm going to guess Minji on the left. Is that Hyen there that was starting to sing? Danielle in the center. On the front, I'm going to say that's Heron. And on the right, I'm going to say that's Hani. How far off am I? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Okay, so like I said, they're using the original Sly and the Family Stone. So the original was B minor to A minor to D. They're starting on the E minor. They're starting a fourth away, E minor. And they're actually doing the chromatic thing to E flat minor, to D minor, to a G7, to a C major 7, and then to, I love the color that they put on this chord. It's a B7 alt. It's got that sharp 9 in it and the flat 13. I love jazzy sounding chords, and this group does that really well. Plus this groove is just, it's naughty, man. It's awesome. Yeah. I love how their vocals are pitching down.
If you want it, you can get it. If you want it, 네 목소리를 더 들려줘, boy. 식사는 없어, 배고파도 음료는 없어.
Is that Hyen or Heron?
달콤한 맛만, 디저트 맛만 원하게 될 거 알잖아. 식사는 없어, 배고파도 음료는 없어. 목말라도 달콤한 맛만, 디저트 맛만 원하게 될 거 알잖아. 내가 만든 쿠키 너에게는 독이지. 네 마음속을 녹이지. Yeah.
I like the choreography on this, the bench choreography. All right, Danielle.
혹시 향기부터 다르니 한 입은 모자르니 널 듣고 집으로 스프링클러 정신 못 차리게 만들고 싶어. 숨기고 있지만 나도 보고 싶어. If you want it, you can get it. If you want it, 네 목소리를 더 들려줘, boy. 식사는 없어, 배고파도.
Somebody mentioned to me in the comments that this group is all about doing kind of like a mix of 90s hip hop and 90s pop. They do it very well. They do it really well. Because even though it's Sly and the Family Stone, even though I'm back to playing Sly and the Family Stone in my head for like the 15,000th time, I'm not minding it at all. Just great rhythms in the key stabs, and the vocals are awesome. Is that Minji? Oh, they're showing their records? Oh. Okay, that's something I like how they tried to keep it interesting by changing the beat a little bit with all of the bass drum rolls and all those kinds of things. And that's even a specific style of music when you've got that much bass drum in it. However, when they went back to this part, or when they went to this part that followed it, they took it all out. To me, if you want a song to continue to grow, you got to at least keep some element of the stuff that you've already done. Otherwise, it feels like it's in regression as opposed to moving forward. Now, yeah, add stuff like that, too. If they'd have done that earlier and now had the bass drum in it, I would have been really cool with it. I love bench choreography. That's fun.
내가 만든 쿠키, come and take a lookie. 우리 집에만 있지, 놀러와. 얼마든지 굽지, 그런데 너 충치.
Wow. This song is just...
내가 만든 쿠키, come and take a lookie. 우리 집에만 있지, 놀러와. 얼마든지 굽지, 그런데 너 충치. 생겨도 난 몰라.
Cavity's your problem? Okay. That arrangement is just naughty. It's the best way that I can put it, man. It's got all the... it's got that same kind of synth that OMG had in it that I really like. And I love the stabs, the different kind of rhythmic stabs. I would have to transcribe the rhythm out myself in order to learn it, probably. But the chord progression did not change. Not one bit. It was If You Want Me to Stay by Sly and the Family Stone from beginning to end. So this is going to be an interesting ranking for me because I really did like the way that chord progression was done, but the chord progression didn't change. Let's see. Okay, assuming that I'm giving extra points for TWICE and tripleS for having at least one section that was different. On the other hand, those were the inverted Sly and the Family Stones. This is the original, unchanged Sly and the Family Stone. And the arrangement was really good. I'm still right here in the same range, thinking, okay, well, where am I going to put it? Do I like it better or not than Rising? And to be perfectly honest, actually, I'm going to have to go even lower. I'm going to go below Bubble with STAYC. That's where I'm going to go. Because I thought, I really like What Is Love. I really like Bubble. And because NewJeans didn't really do anything for me new in terms of the Sly thing, even though the performances were great, and hopefully I'm getting some member names right for them, because they all deserve recognition because they're fabulous dancers, they're fabulous singers, and that if you're into that kind of style of music, they got it nailed, absolutely. But that's where it's going for me. Where would it go for you guys? Let me know in the comments. We've got one more, ASAP by STAYC. Let's check it out. Okay, this is the only MV that I have that doesn't have straight English subtitles. It's got auto-generated, so I'm going to leave those off. But let's check out STAYC's ASAP. Ah, this one also the original order. We're in D, I think. Yeah. Oh, we're in F. Okay. See, now this is completely different. So what we're talking about, that intro was basically the Sly and the Family Stone progression. Again, they didn't use, so that would have been D minor, and in the Sly and the Family Stone progression, it would have gone C minor to F. But they skipped over the C minor and just went straight to F, much in the same way that Twice went straight to the A flat. And then to the B flat major 7. And then to an A7 alt. But then when the verse kicks in, we're straight up in F. I'll give you that progression here in a second when I hear it all. But it does start in F. And that's Yoon, and it's J that starts, right? J, F. Oh, and it's got a little G flat in it too. G flat, F. F sharp, F. Oh, C minor to B flat. Is that the Sion with 2 E's or the Sion with IE? I think that's the 2E one, right? And Sumin was before her. And that's Isa. There's your Sly and the Family Stone. D minor, F7, B flat, A to A7, yeah. F, B flat. There it is. Oh, I like that. They did a little something different there on that last one. They did a B flat minor to an E flat 7. Which was cool. Let me see if I can get these members' names right. Seon with the 2 E's is on the left. Yoon is next to her on the right, or second from the left. I'm guessing that's Issa in the back, third. Sumin in the purple there. J up front on the right. And the other Seon with the IE on the far right. Am I correct? Am I getting these names better? Let me know in the comments. I do like that progression though. The F. And I loved how it went from to a C minor to a B flat. That was cool. That's a nice verse, and it's a complete departure from the Sly and the Family. Very pretty song. All right, Jay. All right, Yoon. That's Seon with the 2 E's. And that's Isa. There's your Sly and the Family. All right, Yoon. Pretty. Yeah, I love that because the F chord there sounds, it's almost like it's a suspended chord. Like that. Which, guess what, folks? An F suspended 7 chord is a substitution for a C minor. It's basically a C minor on top of the F chord, and then they resolve it to the F7. So the progression's a lot closer than I originally thought. But it's still great. All right, Jay. Oh! It's pretty. I really like that. I love the instruments that was used. It was kind of piano-like, but there was also almost like a harp kind of sound in it too. F major out to B flat minor. Did that a lot. But at one point it went to the G minor and then to the B flat minor. I'll put that over my head. That's a very sentimental kind of sound. I really like that. I'm going to go back and listen to it again. F, B flat minor, B, F, B flat minor. Oh, it's a G minor, B flat minor. Nice. And then right back into this part. Nice little dance break. Oh, I love the backing ahs too. And little ad-libs too. They ended on the E flat chord. Nice. Guess what, folks? That's my favorite one out of the four. I love that bridge. I love that they broke it up totally with the bridge, and that bridge was beautiful. I'm a ballady kind of guy, and that reminded me of a ballady kind of thing. And it was really sweet, and I really liked it. And I wish it, the only thing I wish about this song is that the lyrics would have been, if it would have had straight English subtitles, so I could have seen the lyrics to see how that reflected the change in the song. I will watch a lyric video sometime so I get the full comprehension of why they might have changed that bridge so much, so drastically from the rest of the song. But this is nice and smooth. I love the little connecting arpeggiating line of the synth. Yeah, this is my favorite one this week. Let's see where it goes against everything else, though. Starting with Feel Special, working my way up. Cool With You. I really do like Cool With You. I think it's really good. All right, so I know there's no way it's getting close to OMG, and it's not getting close to Black Soul Dress. So here's the thing. It's either going to be the new number 6, the new number 7, or the new number 8. I think it's at least going to be the new number 7 because I think I do like this better than Cool With You. It seems much more connected. It's got more emotion in it to me. It's a question of whether I like Likey better or not, because I don't think it's going. It doesn't get to the Black Soul Dress level. And I'm thinking hard right now because I really like Likey. No, I can't go above Likey. But it is the best one for me this week. Out of all of the Sly and the Family Stone progressions, that was the best deviation from it. And it was used slick too. They didn't really ever play the C minor to the F, which is that flat 7 minor to the 3/7. They just did the 3, but it was a suspended, so it functioned in the same way. It just didn't. You didn't actually play. The only thing that wasn't there was the bass note of it, but the chord function was actually there. But that's a very cool thing, and I promise you, I'm not dissing any of these songs simply because they've got the Sly and the Family Stone progression. This is a me problem. I guarantee you, there's not going to be anybody else out there who's going to say, "Oh, it's Sly and the Family Stone. I don't like it." And I love these songs. I love all of them. I've loved every song that we've had so far. We've got 16 songs now. I wouldn't skip any of them. So we're in good shape here. And I have no idea what my theme is next week, but please keep putting in your suggestions for tunes in the comments because they're very helpful. And I am starting to get some extra content for some of these groups on my Patreon. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description below. When a member appears on a NewJeans service, I might be covering that. Or I'm thinking about doing a twice reality show as well. Or some kind of tripleS thing, maybe. So it's all coming. It's all coming, I promise you. If it's not there already. And most importantly, there's great folks there. You'll really fit in with the crowd there. Everybody there is really cool. Way cooler than me. So check it out. If you like this video, please leave it a like. If you didn't like my ranking, I can't help that. But if you're going to hit a dislike for that reason, then do what you got to do. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But hopefully you'll enjoy this, and maybe you might like some of the other bands that I'm ranking around here. So check those out too, and maybe hit subscribe. And with that, the wheel may be spun again next week. We'll see. But leave your suggestions for more songs, because they all get added to the wheel if I haven't covered them already. All right. Take care.